Funky mix. Start sequence. Let's go.
Kittyhok HD camera. It's an outdoor camera. It's Wi-Fi. It does have the standard things that most of these cameras have nowadays. It's got infrared, night vision, up to 100 feet, I believe. It's got two-way communications. You can set up motion detection. It has an SD card slot in there, up to 128 gigs. You do have to buy the card if you want to use it. Or it does have cloud storage. Most of those you have to pay for a monthly fee, but it's nice to have if you want to use it. This will not work with an NVR, so if you have one, this doesn't work. This really only works with the app on your phone or iPad. And I believe you can hook up to 16 cameras together. And you see there's the book, the user's guide, walks you through how to set it up, the app. It's pretty simple. Most of these are all the same. Hook up pretty easy. Most of these hook up right to the app using the code or the barcodes. This is good for iPhone and Android. I'm not seeing a barcode that you put in front of this, so there must be another way of setting it up. Can't be that hard. So you got the power cord. Does need power. You got the camera. You got the Wi-Fi antenna, which is kind of a big one. You got some mounting hardware. I got the Allen wrench. And it looks like it came with an extra Allen wrench. So it's got this nice package in there. Keep that. Make sure you take this off. So there's where the Wi-Fi antenna goes. You probably unscrew this to put the SD card in underneath this. Keep it protected. You can hook this up to your Ethernet if you want, and plug it right in instead of going wireless. This is where the power goes. This is your reset button. Basically just screw this on here. Hook up the power. Screw this onto the wall somewhere. Download the Kittyhok app. Hook it up to your Wi-Fi. And then get this connected either to Wi-Fi. I find it sometimes easier to hook it up to your Ethernet if you plug it in and get it started. And then you can turn on your Wi-Fi and hook that up. And then you can unplug this and take it anywhere you want and set it up. But this really only works with the app. So you need an iPad, your iPhone, or some kind of phone, some device to display it on. Because you can put it on Windows or your iMac if you got those. So we're going to hook this up and see what it looks like. Okay, to set up this Kittyhok Wi-Fi camera or security camera. Like I said, if you want to put a SD card in there, you have to undo these screws, stick it in there. That's up to you. But what you do is you download the Kittyhok app, and then you got to register for an account. It's probably the longest time waiting for that email to come that gives you a code to put in there. And it probably takes longer to get that email than it does to set this up. So once you get it set up and you're into your account, and once you hit that plus, so you plug in your camera after you hook up the power to it. Wait for it to come on. Then all you should have to do is hit the plus sign on here. Pick what you got. It's like a bullet camera. It has an Ethernet port. Now it wants to connect the Ethernet port, which is here. It wants me to plug it into the router. After I plugged in the Ethernet cable, I hit OK. I picked the camera type, which is a bullet type. It did find a couple devices. One looks like my other cameras. I'm not sure what this one is. You pick your Wi-Fi that you want, put your password in. Hit next. It tries to connect.
Wireless setting, please wait.
So it found it wirelessly. It didn't find it through my network. I'm being plugged in. Wants a password for the device. Simply type something in that you want to use that you'll remember, pick what room you're going to put it in, and hit save. So it almost looks like you don't even really need to plug this in.
Connection is successful.
And there you go. There's the camera. You can see out my back. You can see how good that picture is. You can talk through it through the microphone, take snapshots, record, playback. You can actually go full screen on this if you want. So you can get a better picture of what it looks like. Or my cat. You can go into the settings, hit these little bars, go to device settings. You can put it on schedule so it doesn't record all the time. Turn the audio on off. Update the firmware. If you did put an SD card in there, you can go into storage and format that, or see how much time or how much room you have. You got advanced settings. So it's got daylight savings time. You got your password, user ID, and all that stuff in here. So you can change all that. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Pretty nice little camera.